Welcome to another edition of Living Simply and Fun. I'm your host, Rita, and that is Aaron, and today we will be reviewing the H. Upmann Banker.
Now this is actually take two on this. The last time we did this was from notes. And the last time we basically said that this cigar wasn't worth the money. The reason for that being there was no flavor, there was no strength. This is listed as being a medium to full-bodied smoke. And
what size did we get last time?
Last time I think was Toro size.
Yeah, we got it from Sticks, I believe, right?
Sticks House of Cigars.
One of the three I was looking for.
Now, the thing is, I don't want to end up paying $9 like we did for those sticks to have zero flavor and zero strength. So, to me, it just was a horrible cigar. And I'm now hoping very much so that it was just the way Sticks had their cigars done over there.
And it was over humidified, so.
Dang, this is hard to get this wrapper off. There it goes.
So,
it came off in once I got it.
Let's just say I'm looking forward to sampling this again, but to do a full review and be honest with it. And third, the only ones else that I wanted to look into doing reviews again that I forgot to was two other ones. The Monte Cristo Espada.
Oh, yes.
And the other one, which is the... Oh,
well, the Espada's before we came back and started doing reviews again.
I was thinking the Espada, but I also was thinking of one other, but I just can't remember. There was three I wanted to try. The Banker was one of them. The Espada was the second one.
And the Jamaica was the third, but you never tried the Jamaica.
Yeah, but the other, there was one other, it was, Camacho's Triple Barrel I tried, but I can't remember where it is. I'd have to go through an entire catalog, so.
The wrapper is slightly cocoa-y and somewhat sweet.
I agree with it, and maybe a little.
And definitely cocoa-y and sweet off the foot. Maybe some light hay. There's some green still visible along the stems that are in here, but that's all right.
I did want to try a Media Noche sampler eventually.
We've both been wanting to try the Media Noches. So we're going to go ahead and fire these up and see if they're any different, and maybe it was just where we bought them. Let's keep our fingers crossed. Now, while I'm lighting this up, the H. Upmann is an Ecuadorian Habano wrapper, so it's Cuban seed, with Nicaraguan and Dominican long fillers and a Nicaraguan binder.
I have something to say. I want to thank Johnny Sticks for this fine cigar he sent us.
Yes, he was hoping we'd get a better result, and we're hoping so too, and we wanted to give it a second try and see if we were wrong on what we thought, because this is such a popular cigar.
Cedar and hay is the first initial pickups of what I'm picking up in this cigar. And rich earthy notes.
My first note to me was kind of just straight cedar.
This little cigar so far is packing a lot of punch when it comes to flavor.
Which is totally the opposite of the last one we had.
It's got to be the humidifier. Remember they had it so humidified?
I wouldn't understand how a humidifier could actually destroy the flavor of a cigar, but it seems that it's possible from that. Picking up some woodsy notes. Maybe some kind of light cocoa in there.
Well, I'm picking up light cocoa as well as dark earth or earthy flavor too. shall we get to our final? Wait till the halfway.
Also, I just got a light taste of something that just tastes like apples. Not too strong.
Green
But
apples, perhaps.
No, definitely more like a Fiji.
Oh, I like Fiji. I got apples I gotta eat up, but the last apple I ate didn't
Fiji's
taste
kind of
good.
have that not so sweet flavor, but still maintain an apple flavor.
Talking about apple for a second, we're the apple capital of the world, basically. We produce more apples in the world up here in Washington than anywhere else.
I'm going to say that this is much more medium to full bodied than what we had last time that had no body, period. I couldn't even tell I was smoking anything. So this is so far an entirely different experience. Maybe my hating on the banker for so long has been unfounded because of that bad experience. So, anyways, we'll get into the first half of this, and we'll see if this continues to be much better.
Yep. Stay tuned. It's a hop, skip, and a jump for you.
Hello, and welcome back to Living Simply and Fun, and our review of The Banker by H. Upmann. Now, our last review of this, there was no flavor. There was no strength. This cigar's got a nice strength to it, this version. It's at least medium bodied, I would give it. And it's a very woodsy kind of walnutish flavor. It's about the only flavor I'm getting from it. It's not as complex as I've heard some people say it is. But it's far better than what we last had. And I'm thoroughly enjoying it to this point.
I'm finding it to be woodsy cedar notes, a little hint of chocolate, and oats. But in my opinion, this cigar has so far been better than the last one I tried. So we'll see what happens, and we'll get back to you.
Yep, we'll see you at the end of the final third. Hello, and welcome to the final third of this H. Upmann, The Banker. And I gotta say, in the final third here, it's really picked up quite a bit of spice. More of a hot pepper spice than black pepper. Really a tasty little number. The cedar flavors are still there. Still somewhat nutty. Rita, please don't do that right now. I know you're looking for your bookmark.
It's right here.
Oh. It wasn't. Yeah, never mind. Anyways, I've got to review or change my opinion of this. I really do not know why the last one, both cigars had absolutely no flavor, no spice, nothing. There was no strength to the cigar. It was weak and horrible. This actually has turned out to be fairly good. I'd buy this again, given this flavor. Thank you, Johnny Sticks, for giving us a second chance to try this. And Rita, do you have anything to say?
I'm picking up light pepper, cedar, oak. The chocolatey cocoa flavor is tapered off to nothing. It's just basically a spicy cigar. I'm thinking maybe they put in some Ligero at the end, in my opinion.
Oh, this final third, I would say it's got to have Ligero in it. Very tasty. And I'm glad I've tried it again.
So am I.
Especially since I kind of feel like an idiot having said that the Banker is so horrible, and I don't understand why people like it. Now I understand. It must have just been that cigar shop for some reason. They either got a bad batch or their humidification's so horrible that it destroyed the flavors in the cigar. Or who knows? Maybe they put rice in the room. I don't know. Try to dry it out, and it ended up sucking all the flavor out of it too. I have no idea what they did, but just darn horrible sticks the last two we had, and these ones are great. So
yes, very good. I highly recommend it, and I highly look forward to buying a box eventually, maybe, and seeing if they pan out just like this. Maybe the next time I try one and I buy a single stick, it might be a 6x60 just to see if it's the size or if it was the guy's
This
humidor.
is slightly smaller, so it could be a size issue too. The one we had was just a step up from this, the Toro size, but Toros usually aren't too bad. It's usually when you get into the larger ring gauges that they'll lose some of the wrapper flavor and pick up more of the filler flavor. And in this, I don't know, I'm getting a lot of filler flavor because as we notice, there's something like Ligero in it. And if there's Ligero in it, then that means you're smoking the filler and not the wrapper. So I would say that the flavors are still coming a lot from those fillers. That makes it sound like the Toro that we got was just, I don't know what the heck they did to it. But I will not deal with that cigar shop anymore. And that's our only pure cigar shop in the area, too. But I was unimpressed by them. So there you have it, our review. Definitely give this a try. And hopefully you get a good one that comes from a good place.
Please add and subscribe. Please post comments, leave feedback, suggestions. May God bless you in all you do, and enjoy every puff.